Welcome to Taylor Treasures! Hello and welcome back to the show.
Welcome!
I am very excited for today's episode.
I bet you can't guess what it's about.
What are we going to be doing? You
Can't
probably
guess.
don't even know.
No, there's no way to know what's going to happen.
So, first of all, were the costumes worth it? Comment below.
Let us know, were they enough? When you turned on this video,
Yes.
were you happy, I guess, is the question.
Were you happy? Yes. In my opinion, I think they were worth it. These are a whole lot of fun. I like them. So, of course,
a pizza crust.
yes, we have a whole slice of pizza for each of us. And that is because today we're going to tell you the origin of pizza. Because everyone loves pizza. It's awesome. And I also want to point out that she just happened to pick this hat and it makes her look like a delivery person for pizza.
Yes, it does. Looks like I'm going to show up at your house and ask for $20.
Yep, it does. So,
I'll give you a pizza, not just ask for money. But give you a pizza.
Okay, so anyways, we're a little cramped, but it's gonna be fun. And we can start to tell you where pizza came from. Alright, so the earliest known home of ancient pizza comes from the island of Sicily, where archaeologists found remains of 3,000-year-old flattened breads and tools for making the bread. There were also similar kinds of dishes prepared in the surrounding European area in the following centuries. One of the earliest mentions of pizza came from the historical writing of Darius the Great, king of Persia. It mentions the habit of his soldiers to bake flattened bread on their shields, which were later covered with cheese and dates. So that's where it first began. And cheese and dates.
Cheese and dates. Actually, I could see that. It depends on the kind of cheese, but I could see it being somewhat good.
Yeah. Oh, also, I'm not a big fan of dates, but dates, you cut them in half, you put some cream cheese or goat cheese in the middle, slap it back together.
See?
Really good.
That's cheese.
Yeah.
With a date.
It is.
Would be
So
good.
they're
Now,
really onto
cheddar.
something.
I wouldn't do like cheddar or mozzarella,
Right.
but yeah.
No, I don't know what kind of cheese they had, but it's a good idea.
The Roman Empire, and especially the area around Naples and Pompeii, were famous for their use of pizzas as everyday meals. There are several historical writings from those times that mention their skill in making flattened breads that were afterwards seasoned with various toppings. Sound familiar? The most famous mention of pizza from that period was in poet Virgil's poem, the Aeneid. The volcano disaster that hit the Roman city of Pompeii left immeasurable amounts of important archaeological artifacts for modern historians. Among the ruins of the preserved city, archaeologists found many signs that proved the existence of pizzas in the Roman Empire.
Ooh.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I'm glad we know where pizza was from. Things like street stands where pizza was sold, bakeries where they were made, and even equipment that bakers used was found by the archaeologists. The other parts of Europe continued to make variations of the flattened bread dishes, with many of the recipes surviving even to today. A few examples being koka, which was a flatbread pizza, Greek pita, Turkish pide, and la piña.
So the arrival of tomatoes from the New World represented one ingredient for the rise of pizza popularity. So the center of the invention of pizza was centered in the city of Naples, where local cooks first started implementing the now famous tomato topping. By the late 18th century, pizza had reached great popularity on the streets of Naples. It was sold in the poorest sections of the city, which became a popular tourist destination of many Italian and European sailors that visited that city. As the pizza became more popular, the vendors that sold them became more organized. The first modern pizzeria was called Antica Pizzeria Port Alba and was opened in 1830. And soon after that, many more pizzerias started opening.
Because, I mean, really, how can you not immediately like pizza? You know?
I know.
I mean, there's so many variations. It's such a good idea.
It is.
You can personalize it.
Yeah.
So good.
It is.
The moment that marked the start of the popularity of pizza happened in 1889, where famous Naples pizza chef Raffaele Esposito made 3 pizzas for Umberto, King of Italy, and his wife, Queen Margherita. That's a fun name. Queen Margherita.
Yeah.
Of Savoy. His successful pizza presentation made his design part of an Italian food culture, and the love of pizza continued to spread across Italy.
Yes.
So he impressed the king and the queen.
He did. So now let's get to the good old US of A.
Here we go.
Where did it start here.
Bring it home.
America became acquainted with pizzas in the late 19th century when many Italians colonized several U.S. cities. Soon there was a large Italian presence in Chicago, New York City, and Philadelphia, and those areas became some of the first places where pizza was sold in the United States. At first, street vendors sold pizzas in Italian districts, but soon after, there were street peddlers who walked up and down Chicago's Taylor Street and sold hot slices of pizza to the surrounding traffic. As the popularity of pizza grew, in 1905, the first pizzeria in the USA was founded. Created by Gennaro Lombardi in Little Italy, Manhattan, this pizzeria, called Lombardi's Pizza, was active all the way up to 1984.
Wow.
That is a very long time. Yeah. Until actually it reopened at a different New York location 10 years later by Lombardi's grandson, Gennaro Lombardi III. So it's to this day, it's still going.
Still in the family.
Yeah. Yes. That's a very long time for a pizzeria. I want to go there.
We should. We should put that on our list.
Maybe it's better than Ray's Pizza from Elf.
Or what you go to isn't or no, Sbarro's not pizza. I was thinking of the Office reference where he goes to New York and he goes to a Sbarro.
Yeah. I think we looked up Ray's Pizza, and it does exist. There's several, but the place that he said it existed, like the street
On the road, yeah.
it's not there.
We just made that up.
Yeah.
That's from the movie Elf, if you're wondering what we're talking about.
Yeah, Elf.
Although popularity of pizza grew in the USA, it was mostly limited to the Italian immigrants and their descendants. The moment that brought true international fame of the pizza happened after the end of World War II. When
Again, with all the foods, we have World War II. They brought a lot of things.
Yes, we have a lot of foods from there.
Yeah.
When soldiers returning from European fronts brought home an appetite for this incredible dish, hence also like donuts.
Yeah, we made another episode about how donuts were invented, and it did. Generally it started with the soldiers. And,
that's how it got popular. Another big promotion for pizza happened during the 1950s when many American celebrities of Italian origin started promoting pizza. Most notably, people like Jerry Colonna, Frank Sinatra, Jimmy Durante, and baseball star Joe DiMaggio.
That'll always help something when the celebrities get on the bandwagon.
If they get on the train, it's gonna go.
People want it,
but I'm honestly on this celebrity train. I'm not usually on it, but this one I'm on. Come on, it's pizza.
I know.
As new pizza parlors began to form across the entire U.S., the beginnings of the modern pizza industry started. Some of the most famous worldwide pizza franchises founded in that period were Pizza Hut in Wichita, Kansas in 1958, Domino's, which started in 1967, and Papa John's, which started in 1984. Okay, out of those three, what's your favorite?
Well, I gotta go with Papa John's. Some people are gonna hate me for that because there are people out there who are like, they really don't like it, but I love Papa John's. It's really good.
I'd have to go with Papa John's too.
Yeah. And today, America and places all over the world continue to enjoy pizza.
Yay, pizza!
Yes! We love pizza! As you can tell. And like a good burger or a good hot dog, pizza has stayed relatively the same over the years because, honestly, it can. It's a good recipe. It's a pretty simple concept, and yet within the simple recipe of pizza, it can be made in a million different ways, like white pizza, dessert pizzas, meat pizzas, veggie pizzas, deep dish pizzas, and so much more.
So much.
Pizza is certainly a food that will never become unpopular. I really believe that. It'll never go away.
Well, how can it? Because
you
there's
can't.
so many variations. It can't.
All right. I like white pizza too. I thought it was kind of weird because I hadn't tried it before, but I tried it. I'm like, this is actually really good.
I love
enjoyed
white pizza.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It is good. Honestly, you give me any pizza, I will eat it. So we hope you enjoyed the origin of pizza, the story. We thought it was really interesting.
And now you can tell all your friends you know where pizza came from, and it was not just Italy. Italy gets all the credit.
I know. Comment down below what your favorite pizza is or what your favorite pizza place is, and why don't we say our favorite pizza in pizza place. Mine is a local one. It's not a chain, and it's the kind of pizza that people either seem to really hate it or they seem to really love it. Yep. Some people say it tastes like cardboard, and then there's me. I'm like, this is the best pizza in the whole world.
It's interesting,
but it's such a different taste than other pizzas. And what I really love about it is they cut it in squares, little square pieces instead of the regular slice, which is a lot easier to eat.
There's zero crust, really. There's like no crust.
Yeah, the crust is very thin. And the sausage that they put on it, I'm not a big fan of when they slice it, but they do the crumbles, and It's so good. And their pepperoni, they make just right. It's my favorite pizza. So good. And I think I would go with, as far as toppings, I really like Papa John's chicken pizza. I think that's really good when they put chicken on it.
That is
with
good.
the nice garlic sauce. Ooh, some nice garlic sauce.
I want that for dinner now.
Yes. Oh, but also, recently I've really been a fan of the mixture of pepperoni and onions together on a pizza. I think that's a good combination.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I did not prepare for this
No, you
answer,
didn't.
so I don't really know off the top of my head. So I'm just gonna say my favorite is another local one. They do not cut their pizza in squares.
No, they don't.
They cut it normally, but it's been around for a while.
It's a really small place.
It's like just a little. I mean, you can sit down, but it's not super big.
Yeah.
And I don't know, toppings wise, I really like, there has to be onions. Onions for the win for me. And then I could go for chicken or, pepperoni's been growing on me. I didn't used to like it at all.
Because you used to hate it.
Yeah.
Ugh, get this off of here.
And like now, I wouldn't choose it, but I'll tolerate it. And actually mushrooms too. They've been growing on me.
Okay. Well, here, this is your favorite pizza then, right here. Well, minus the
Well,
onions.
no. I would say if you replace these with onions,
Okay.
and then you added chicken, that would be the best.
Well, I like with pepperoni, what I like about it is it adds, because of the grease, I feel like it makes the pizza taste slightly different. Like it adds like a flavor to it. Not just on the top, like through the whole crust, and I really enjoy
Yeah,
that.
I think that, I used to think that ruins it, because it doesn't taste like pizza anymore. It just tastes like pepperoni. Some places don't overpower it, and then it's more okay.
Yeah. So that is our favorite pizzas. Comment down below again what your favorite pizza is. And now it is time for the news.
New research has just come in from unreliable sources that the moon might be made of rice cakes, which is incorrect because I happen to know that it is made of pizza. Come on, everyone. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
When the stars make you drool, just like pasta fazool, that's amore. What? What? Sorry. I got caught up in the moment. Long story. Anyways, so for the news. Pepperoni Pizza is now the official sponsor of Beagles. It was in a close match with peanut butter, but in the end, Pepperoni Pizza took the win. And now it is time for the Taylor Treasure Box. Ooh, you know what's something I really wanted to try?
Pizza!
That. But also
More
it's
pizza.
a pizza. it's a pop.
Is there pizza in there?
No.
I'd really like some pizza right now.
I really do want pizza. But no, it's Papa John's. Back to that again.
Papa John's pizza?
Would you let me speak?
I am. Say it. What do you want?
Papa
Papa John's pizza. We get it. That's one that you like a lot.
Papa John's, when they take the slice
The pizza and they put it in the box and give it to you. Yes.
Do you see what I have to deal with?
I don't know what you're complaining about. I'm just helping you. You're trying to say that and you can't get it out.
It's Papa John's when they take a piece of pizza and they put it in half. The Papa
Well, I
John's,
was right.
they take the thing and they take a piece of pizza and they fold it in half and it's like a taco looking
Isn't
thing,
that
but they
called
add more.
calzone?
It's kind of like
I think
that.
it's just a calzone with...
It is, but it looks
Fancy name.
really good in the commercials, and I want one.
See, I don't like calzones because I feel like there's so much bread and not a whole lot of filling. Like, it's just all this giant, like, breaded stuff, and then you have, like, a little bit of sauce and cheese.
See, I love the bread. For me, my favorite pizza has that thin crust, but generally, I love a nice, thick, soft crust. Oh, I love it.
Yes, but it's, like, hard. Like, when they cook it, it gets to be, like, a hard crust, and then you have, like, not much filling, so not a fan.
I am. Would you rather be a statue or a building? I'm gonna go with building. Back to my logic again in the other show. You have warmth inside and you have air conditioning. A statue, you have neither of those things. So that's what I go with. A building, because I think it would be more comfortable.
Okay.
Yep. What'd you get?
I got a truth and a lie. Okay, so my one truth and one lie. I have eaten pizza today. I have not eaten pizza today.
You have not eaten pizza today.
Incorrect. I have eaten pizza today.
Have you?
Sadly, it was like leftover frozen pizza.
Oh.
So it wasn't the best ever. But it was still pizza.
It's still pizza.
Also,
Always what?
serious moment. I have to adjust my toppings list. I cannot believe I forgot. Banana peppers. I love banana peppers. If you do
Not
onions,
really.
banana peppers, and chicken, sold.
I'll eat banana peppers, but it's too tart for me.
It adds so much.
No.
So good.
I wouldn't.
But you
No.
can't always order it with other people because then they say it taints the entire pizza.
It
even
does.
if you only get it on half.
It goes through the whole entire pizza. We have someone here who... Yes, it does. I agree with
No,
Lucia.
it doesn't. It's only on my half of the pizza.
That actually, when we would order pizza when I was little, they used to drive me crazy when I heard someone want banana peppers. Like, oh man, I just
You
didn't
know what I
like...
don't like anymore is green peppers.
Oh, I still do.
I don't like those at all on pizza.
Well, actually, yeah, I used to choose the green peppers. Now I'd rather have onions on it than those. But, again, we hope you have enjoyed this episode, learning about where pizza came from. Make sure to give this video a like and a comment, and make sure to subscribe. And after you subscribe, make sure to press the bell to get all of our videos in your notifications box. You can also follow us on Instagram, which is @TaylorTreasuresOfficial, and on TikTok, which is just @TaylorTreasures. We post a lot of fun stuff on there.
And if you do that, you will get a free pizza.
You will not! But there is some original content on TikTok, so go check that out. And we will see you next week. Bye! That's amore.
Why can't go that low?
That's amore.
You can't either. You go up.
No, Yank. That's amore.
Yeah, you can. Go back up. Siri, that's amore.
That was my favorite song.
It was.